Hello and welcome to Nothing Nothing and Record Hall 27. In this one, we're going to be seeing Billy Joel from a Cold Spring Harbor to the Bridge. And many others. Much more. Let's go ahead and open this box. Out of the way. And we have the Beach Boys right up here in 1964 or 5 with the Beach Boys Christmas album. Yeah, this is in the early 60s around. We're still making a big deal of the stereo. Here we are. Little Saint Nick, of course, the big holiday favorite. Then we move into 1967 with the soundtrack to The Graduate, which of course has songs by Simon and Garfunkel. And this is where the first version of Mrs. Robinson was heard. The Graduate is one of those classic films of the 60s. This edition was released in Columbia Masterworks on a 2i. And then we move into 1970/83-4-ish with Billy Joel and his Cold Spring Harbor, his debut. This is a reissue. Where is it? Let's see here somewhere. No, it doesn't. Yeah, if you save here the barcode, you can scan up. Oh, his name's previously Mr. Yeah, barcodes you can scan up the mobile Discogs app. Of course, there's Columbia. Live for the first time in a little while, we have Grover Washington Jr. and Live at the Bijou. This live album comes from the same time period as Mr. Magic was coming out in 75/76. Now he was on Kudo at this time, so I'll just pull out one. And yes, I'll put down this disc. Made some lovely nudes. And we're moving to 78 with Bruce Springsteen and Darkness on the Edge of Town. This is my first Bruce Springsteen, if you can believe that. Badlands is the bigger hit here, but a few of them are pretty. Print and enter. The credits. He was on Columbia. Next up in the same year, we have the Village People, Macho Man. This, to me, actually completes the Village People. As I really have no interest in them once they went pop, not pop technically, when they went full on new wave. Of course, they went Casablanca. The big hit is Macho Man, I Am What I Am, but so it's kind of nice to have some variety tracks on the back. And then move on to 1981 with Hall & Oates with Private Eyes. Oh no, that's maybe Allies Are War, I think, actually. Of course, the big hit, of course, on this album was Private Eyes. But But also, they had the number 1. I can't go for that. No can do. Got the lyrics on both sides. Custom label. And then we jump back to 1980 with Billy Joel's Songs from the Attic, his first live album. It's Gatefold. Printed enter. Land. Of course, on Columbia, this is going to be quickly, in case I'll just slide it out. And we'll close it. And then we move into a new foreign country. We move into the land of the rising sun, Japan, with Kitaro and Ki. I'm missing the Obi strip it's supposed to have. That's unfortunate. As you can see, the Japanese press there. You can see all the Japanese text. The price tag is 2,800 yen. First, I'll show you the disc. This was released on Canyon over there. Of course, I'm just gonna be able to read that. Okay, comes with a print information sheet, I guess you would call this. Feel free to pause that at any time so you can look them up. And then next up in 1982, we have Phil Collins and Hello, I Must Be Going. The bigger hits, I Don't Care Anymore, Can't Believe It's True, I Can't Hurry Love, End Up Through These Walls, and I also like Don't Steal Your Heart Away. Or Don't Let Them Steal Your Heart Away. And yes, those right there are in a coming up soon. This was also a gatefold with some pictures of him and his band on it, I guess. Yep. I got a printed inner with the credits. Yeah, there's no lyrics, it's just the credits. And he had a custom label, even though it was all Atlantic. And then also in the same year, we have Billy Joel and the Nylon Curtain. This is the album that famously has Pressure on it. And Allentown. Got the lyrics on the one side and on the printed inner. And then a photo of the metaphorical Allentown. Again, he was on Columbia. We'll just pop that out. And then we go back to Japan again in 1983 with Kitaro and Ten-Jiku. Kirikou. I should really learn some Japanese so I can pronounce correctly. Again, this is also missing its Obi strip. But essentially, yeah, there's the price. But essentially, this is the background music for an episode of a series NHK did on the Silk Road. This is the soundtrack of one of its episodes. Here's the disc. At least there's an English titles to this one, so I can just look at it. Make someone understand. And then here is the information sheet. Can't really call it a lyric sheet, but basically this just goes over what it was filmed for, what this is for. I believe this is the 4th one of this series, so this is when they were in India at that time. And then we move on to Billy Joel and the Bridge. And actually that was it for this one. This one's biggest hit was A Matter of Trust. But this album also has his duet with Ray Charles on it. I'll see if it's on here. Yeah, Prince in the Inner. Ray Charles. Baby Current, that's what it was. And again, he's also a Columbia, so I'll just be quick. See the more updated Columbia at that time. And with that, that is everything in Record Hall 27. And I will quickly say to the Japanese, domo arigato.